We begin today with a Chef's Challenge. And again, this week's theme is... Ta-da! Viewer Recipe Makeover Week. Yes, today's original recipe came from viewer Kimberly Pointer of Palo Alto.
Go PA!
There she is. There's Kimberly. And here to add her special twist on Kimberly's recipe is the owner and executive chef of Blue Sage Cooking Classes and Catering in Los Gatos. Welcome back, Elham Shamahamadi.
Hi, Elham.
Good to see you again. Welcome back.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
So, how big a challenge? Well, first of all, what is the dish we're making?
The dish that I'm going to show you today is individual lasagna rolls with the turkey bolognese sauce that we got the recipe for.
Okay.
With a little bit of a twist, and we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Okay. Sure, okay.
So let's take a look at the ingredients that we have.
Sure.
We have chopped onions, carrots, garlic. Sorry, guys.
The more garlic.
Oh, no. Onions don't help either.
That's true.
The ground turkey, and we have water, white wine, cream, tomato paste, and here's the little twist that I added. That's pesto sauce, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. And we have nutmeg, and this is fresh nutmeg that I have grated.
Yes.
So if you have fresh nutmeg, just take a whiff of that. It's just
oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
It makes me crave an eggnog right now. It does.
There's no comparison, fresh to dry.
Yeah.
You're right.
And then just salt and pepper for seasoning, mozzarella cheese, Parmesan Reggiano, and some pine nuts for garnish.
Let's get going.
Okay.
All right, so I've started the sauce already with sauteing the onions, carrots, and garlic. And you want to saute for a few minutes until they're just soft. You don't want to brown them, you just want them soft.
Okay.
So I'm going to turn this up a little bit, and now we're going to add the ground turkey.
So this is turkey bolognese as opposed to the traditional...
Exactly. The traditional bolognese sauce has ground beef and pork.
Right.
So this is a healthier version.
Lower fat.
Jinx?
Yeah. Jinx, we both said it.
I like the healthier. I love lasagna, so I'm excited.
Okay, so we just want to brown that. It'll take a few minutes. You just want to make sure that there's no more pink left.
Right, of course.
Depending on your pan or what heat you're using, it'll take about 4 to 5 minutes. And you want to, as it's cooking, you do want to kind of break it up a little bit because you want it to get it into smaller pieces.
Sure.
Okay.
So while that's browning, after this step, what we're going to do is we're going to add the liquid and the tomato paste. So we're going to have the water, the cream, and the white wine.
Okay.
Now, one thing about the wine, if you're using it in cooking, you want to use something that is drinkable. You don't want to use your best wine because then that would be a waste in your sauce. But you want to use something that's going to taste good to you because if you're not going to want to drink it, then you're not going to want to taste it in the sauce.
Exactly. It will affect the dish.
Sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, because I used to think that you could just use any cheap white wine, but now that's not the case.
Use a wine that you would be willing to drink.
I would still, because it's going in a sauce with a whole bunch of other flavors, you can use an inexpensive wine. But again, just kind of taste it, and if you don't go...
I think I'll drink any white wine, to be honest, so I'm not very picky.
It's true. It's true. My host is a cheap date. She'll drink any white wine.
Yeah, whatever works, right? Gets the job done.
So for the...
Sorry.
Well, you're practical. I like that about you.
You're my girl.
She's practical.
I don't even drink that much, but I'm saying when I drink that wine glass, it doesn't matter what kind it is.
You don't need to drink that much.
Even if it comes from a box, you're okay.
Oh, yeah, totally. That's fine. That
So moving right along.
Okay, so we'll pretend that this is all
right.
So there's no more pink left.
Right.
And then we add the water, cream, and wine, and the tomato paste. And then we just want to stir it to combine. And we'll also add the nutmeg at this point, but we're not going to season it
so this is
with
the
salt
sauce.
and pepper.
Okay, this is basically you're making the sauce, the lasagna
We're just
sauce.
making the sauce right now. Yes. So we'll just stir this up until it's all combined.
Right.
And once you do that, and then you let it sit for about 20 minutes. Okay. So once it sits for 20 minutes, then
it's going to come out looking like this.
Oh, look. Wow. Magic.
Wow. There you
It's
go.
magic of television. So this is what it's going to look like after 20 minutes.
Yes.
It's thick. If it's a little too thick for you, you can add a little bit of water to thin it out. So up until this point, the sauce is exactly as the original recipe.
Right.
I wanted to make sure that I don't change it too much.
Right.
Well, it looks good so far.
But the little twist is that we're going to add some pesto sauce to it.
Sure,
this is prepared pesto. You can make your own fresh if you can. That's great.
Okay.
If not, there is a lot of good brands of ready-made pesto out there that you can use.
Let's do that.
So then we're just going to, and we're adding this at the end. The sauce is already cooked. This is only to mix in.
Now, and then,
so
now the sauce is done. Do we have to make the lasagna?
Now we have to make the lasagna. So, are you guys going to help me?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's get this done.
So
I think we might have time to do one quick one.
Yeah.
Okay, so grab a piece of the lasagna noodles.
Okay.
These obviously have already been cooked.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we're making the roll.
We're going to make the roll, yes.
Okay.
This is not the regular traditional way of making lasagna. You need a spoon.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So you take the sauce, you
spread
put
it out.
Oops.
Try to keep it in the center.
Try to keep it in the lines. Yeah, I'm trying.
Okay.
This is like being back at kindergarten, you know, keep it in the lines.
The whole way?
It actually doesn't matter. You want to leave about an inch on top.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if it spreads out, but...
There we go.
So
What's next?
a little bit less sauce than that. Okay, then we're going to add some cheese. Sorry for reaching over you. Both kinds of cheese.
Right.
Okay.
And then?
And then we're going to start from the side that's closest to you.
What about the carrots and onions?
Those are on the sauce. In the sauce.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Those I already started.
Oh, yeah.
So those are extra.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And roll.
And roll. This is just exactly how you would roll, even like sushi.
Okay.
And this is a great thing to do with the kids. They're going to love getting their hands dirty.
How about that?
Don't worry if the sauce spills out.
Big.
Looks
Okay.
good.
Now you would bake this. Thank you. You would bake this, Elham, right?
Yes.
And then in the oven for how long?
So you want to put it in a dish like this, a baking dish, and then put some sauce on the bottom. You bake it at 375 for about 20 minutes until the cheese is melted, and then...
Should we bring Kimberly out here?
Let's bring it.
Let's bring her
Kimberly
out.
tastes
Kimberly, come on in.
recreation.
Hi.
Kimberly, how are you?
Doing good.
Nice to meet you. Okay, give her a fork.
How does it... Oh, there we are.
Yeah.
We'll let you take the first taste since you are the one who
Okay,
originated
take
this
a little
recipe.
bite. Is it warm, or do they heat it up?
It's warm.
It's warm. What do you think?
Good. That's delicious. It's amazing.
Thank
Do you like her twist?
I do, but I'm a little jealous.
Oh, no, I'm sure it's not.
That's
It's a little
tasty.
different. Pesto. I like that pesto.
I like the pesto. It's
Yeah,
rich.
and you know what? The original recipe was still very, very good. I mean, my family just gobbled it up when I was doing recipe testing.
Great.
But, you know, with the pesto, it just adds another level, another depth.
another little
Well,
dimension
Elham from
there.
Blue Sage, thank you so much.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Thanks. Great job. Thank you for your away. I can't believe you're rolling up and everything.
Don't go away there. Stay right there.